No way. So I was out here just looking for some clay, and and I was coming back to my house, and I seen this light out here in the ocean, and I was like, let's just go look at it. and and then this happens to be there's that, right, and then there's our starter house. There's no, I'm not taking on that. Y'all got to be crazy. I look. Only way you take on that thing is with potions of invisibility. Okay. Look over here. Wow. Look at them mountains. All broken. In case y'all haven't figured it out, I'm looking for a geode. I just want to find enough amethyst to make our tinted glass. I don't see any geodes. There's another one. That's not ours. It's a horsey. We ain't seen many horsies. Leave that temple. It's a mushroom biome. Wow. I think that's a ship. Wow. I need some of the moss blocks. What I need. There it is. Look at that. I got moss block, y'all. Oh no. The sun's going down. I know where look, there's one there. There's one there. I was just looking for a geode, y'all, and I don't see any geodes. Is that a geode over there? I think that's a geode over there. There is another temple. No, that's a shipwreck. Why is this right here different? Seafloor. Look, there's another temple right over there. I think that's a jungle. Wow. Oh, y'all, I was just trying to do some stuff off camera. Like I wasn't. I just, all I was trying to do is find. There's a jungle over there. We're on a mycelium island. Oh, I would have got, if I was doing exploring, I would have gotten a map. Like, I don't do exploring without a map, y'all. I'm not going to explore the jungle over there. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not. Look, we're 1,000 blocks away from home. And I haven't seen a single, watch this. Look, I can drop down here. Y'all don't see a single geode. Nowhere. I've seen 15 of those guardian temples. What's this right here? I think that there's just another structure. There's one. I'm just going to be right up underneath guardian temple. Can I get close enough without spawning? Oh, and there's nothing. Nothing has grown in here. Well, of course nothing's grown. You haven't even been here. All right, now that we're back from that little boating trip, we've got some projects. We got a couple of little area beautification projects that we wanted to work on. I wanted to get this kitchen. I wanted to get this kitchen right here installed on the side of our building. And you can kind of see that I did do the berry bushes and all the flowers and everything, but it still looks kind of plain across the side of the house. And so I want to get in there. I'm actually going to move these right here over one, and so there'll be 3 and 3, and then I think the actual kitchen will sit right inside of where these pillars right here are. And so also I want to get over here and build out us a little, I don't know, some sort of little mining something or another. I did think about, we do have the side over there, and this is already kind of dug out. So I was thinking, maybe what if we made us like a little mining, like, you know, like how we normally do it with with the, the beams and all that stuff holding up the dirt and all that stuff. I wonder if we did that and just covered this right here over. I wonder if that would look pretty good. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to give it a shot one way or the other. And I got a couple ideas. And we'll look at it. All right, let me get started on this right here, and once I get it kind of framed in and everything, then I'll bring you back and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. We do have a bunch of bricks from all the clay that we found, right in here. We'd actually have a bunch of it still smelting. We got a bunch of it still coming out of our. We set up our kitchen. I didn't. Maybe I didn't show. I didn't show y'all that. We set up our kitchen. So we got a nice little kitchen there, and this right here is kind of like the what would be like a refrigerator, I guess, in a modern kitchen, but it's actually the furnace array. And so we took out the furnace that was over here, and we put it over here. So that begs the question: if the kitchen's over there, what's gonna go over here? I don't know. We're gonna build this building over here on the side. We may move the kitchen from over there to over here. We'll do something, all right. And so then our bedroom up here, it's kind of lonely. It's just a little old bed and stuff. We might move our bedroom back down here and set up something else up here on the top. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to craft up these bricks into some actual building blocks, and see, as this stuff comes out, as we get the dried kelp, because I actually have some dried kelp. I never told y'all that. There's some dried kelp over there on the other side, or not dried kelp, there's growing kelp over there on the other side of the sugar cane down in the water, and we go and harvest that every now and then, and that's actually what we're fueling this furnace with. And then as I get the stuff out of here, then I could just go right there to the crafting table, craft it up, and put it back into the furnace, or put it over in the hopper, or put it into that barrel that feeds that hopper that feeds that furnace. That's a lot to talk about. Hey, let me just get to building. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Silly Queeper. All right, time to rebuild our hole the right way. Okay, well, I think we didn't do a whole lot. We got some litter up on the roof. We didn't really do a whole lot. We just added a fireplace, but I still think that did a lot for what we were doing. Now it's a big monstrosity of a brick wall is what it is. That thing is huge. Why'd y'all build it that big? All right. I don't know what I can do. I think I built it way too big. It's way too wide, ain't it? I don't know. It was supposed to be a room. That's the reason why. It's supposed to be. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can still do a room off of this side. I don't ever come over to this side of the house anyway. I don't know why I'm worried about it. Maybe I just won't ever come over to this side of the house. Because from this side, it looks good. Look at that. See? Look. It's all a matter of perspective. From this side, that angle looks really, really good. From this angle over here, it looks really good. I know what it needs. I know exactly what it needs. Excuse me. There. Beautiful. That's beautiful. The grass just needs to grow back. That's all. All right. So I think we've had enough with that project over there. I think the next thing we want to do, we want to try to work on this. And so I think we had a good idea when we decided we were going to come in from the side over here. If we come in from the side, one, that gives us access to like where miners would be like panning for water and different stuff like that. And so I think this right here will be a really good spot for us to just set up, like it would be a miner's camp. Okay, let's pull out the shovel and let's get busy. Okay, so I think we just about got this place looking snazzy. All right, so first off, let's go back and revisit this. We did, laughingly, we put a little oak tree right there in front of that thing, and maybe it needs a bigger, maybe more custom tree right there or something. I don't know, but yeah, I don't really frequent this side of the house, so I'm just really not that concerned about it. I mean, I like the way it looks from the other sides of the house, especially over here in the front. And so I'm going to leave it. Maybe someday we'll learn a trick or two and we'll come back and fix it or something like that, okay? But the other thing that we worked on, you notice that the hole up here is gone. Our nice little hole that we used to have right there, that's been gotten rid of. And so we got a path that goes over here to the side. We did build up that mound a little bit bigger because it didn't really work being as low as it was. And so we built it up there on the top, and when we decorated the thing, and so it's a thing. It's a thing now, and so really, really nice. I like this area. I like it when you do a mine like this area, you do a mine shaft, and it looks like you pulled the stuff out of the mine and you piled it up on either side. So you got a little pile here and a little pile there, little pile over there, and a little pile over here. And so it just kind of looks like you've been piling the stuff up. Now, we did bone meal down here. I didn't realize that bone milling in bedrock gave you coral. So I didn't bone meal the coral so that it would grow up to be a big coral, but I did leave the coral. So that's kind of a cool thing. Got a couple little pieces of coral down there. That's awesome. Now, I did carve out a little bit of a path, so that we have a little bit of path, and I added a few lanterns here and there, and I didn't really do much with that. I could have built up like a little doojad there with the stones, and I just put them there on either side of the path. I think it looks all right, and so I really do like this area. I think this area has come together very beautifully, and for what it is for a starter base, I think this right here is a perfect place to leave this place and move on to a bigger and better area. While we're on the topic of moving, all right, I've told y'all for the last couple of episodes that I had my eye on a place to move to. Okay, so we have our eye on a place to move to, and with that, I want to show you how I got there. Okay? Now, save this to the end of the video because I know this is going to make some people mad, okay? I know it is, but, and I want to be open and honest with you and all that other stuff, all right? I came into, not this world, but I came into a copy of this world and did some exploring, okay? Let's show you, I want to show you exactly what I did. All right, so I saved and quit, of course, out of my regular world. I'm not going to show you what I've been working on in this world. I've been working on, I recommend building buildings and stuff like that you're going to build in creative, and that's exactly what I've been doing in this copy, okay? But simply what I did to find the area that I wanted to move to, there's your seed again, in case you don't know what the seed is. All right, you can pause it. Scroll all the way to the bottom here, and all you got to do is hit copy your world. Okay, now you can go into the copy of that world. Of course, this is the older copy, but you can go into the copy of that world, and I recommend making copies all the time. It backs up your world and everything, but you can go into the copy of the world. Then once you're into the copy of the world, go into your settings, go to creative, and you can see this is a copy. It's warning me that that if I go there, that I'll quit earning achievements. So you know that in my other world, I'm still earning achievements. Okay. So, and of course I want to continue because this is a copy. All right. Copy of cut loose. All right. And then resume game. And all I did, all right. Now I didn't take any notes. I didn't write anything down. All I was doing is I was actually going around, and matter of fact, I don't even really know which direction. I think it's off in that direction where our base is at. I really don't. I didn't keep up with it. And you can see we're kind of glitching a little bit as we fly through. But there was a mountain site back over here that we looked at from on top of the little hill over there. I think it was over here. Wasn't it over here? Come on, render distance. Nope, there it is. All right. So originally we had seen this hillside over here, this mountain, and I told you I wanted to move to a mountain to go and build my base in. And originally I'd kind of had my eyes set on this mountain, but look at this mountain. You can see we're not even close to the clouds. You know, this is a big hill. It's not a mountain, okay? And so I wanted to actually have a mountain. And so that's exactly what I did. I went searching. All I did was just running around. But I wasn't looking for villages. I wasn't looking for strongholds. I wasn't looking for dungeons or anything like that. All I was doing was just running around and trying to find a mountain home, a mountain place that we can call home. I can't stress it enough. I'm not trying to cheat. I just wanted to find a place where you, the viewer, and me as the builder could be inspired and see those beautiful 1.18 terrains and all that good stuff. Let's go back over to our regular world, and you can see this right here is now in creative, and I'm actually just going to, I'm actually, now that I've created this right here and just ran around in it, it actually does me no good. I'm holding on to this one because I got a couple of test builds in it, but all I'm going to do is go down in this world. This is the edit copy of blah, 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 and we're going to delete that world. Yes, we're going to delete that. All right, so now all we have left, this is my creative test world that I'm building some different buildings in that I want to hang on to, and this right here is the actual live survival, never been in creative playthrough. Okay, I wanted to be transparent, and I wanted to show you exactly what I did because we're going to go a pretty good distance away, and I know the grid coordinates, and I'm not going to. I don't want to try to be like, oh, I'm just kind of walking along and exploring my area, and all of a sudden I just walk in this beeline to the area. I'm not going to try to hide it from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have an intent for this series, and look, you can actually see that thing from here. You could, before it rendered in that temple. Anyway, I'm so easily distracted. But hey, I really appreciate you watching this series, and I hope you don't think that that's too cheaty or if I'm trying to cheat the system or whatever. I think that we could do a lot in the 1.18 terrain and all that good stuff, and so that's what I wanted to find. I wanted to find a 1.18 terrain that we could build in, and it would be just beautiful. All right. So very next episode, I actually already have some of the footage. I have some of the footage, okay? But I got it already, some of it recorded. I was going to include it in this episode, but we were out of time. And so, hey, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you following this series. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if I don't see you again, I hope to see you in heaven. There. Now it's done.